But what does it tell you about your team? Late 2-1 goal for Ohio State, and they bounce back and obviously win it overtime.
Well, it's a good sign. I mean, that the ability to come back right away after they scored, especially that late in the period was huge. I threw Cam Morrison out there with that line without Lansdell being in the game. I had different guys playing there, but the freshman made a nice play. But I think that Pavanka and Janicki, with Morrison out there, they had been playing well most of the night, so that's why I put Morrison there for that shift, and he made a nice play to 27, and Janicki took advantage. He's starting to come into his own right now as a freshman, which is a real positive sign for us.
Coach, starting off with it last year, you put your freshmen out there on the starting line against a great team. Tonight, your freshmen stepped up with your first two goals, and I think you just alluded to. It's great to see the freshmen stepping out.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's huge. I mean, we had a freshman that took a penalty, and the penalty kill did a great job killing that 5-minute major off, and then Solig took over, got his first opportunity to play a little bit on a more regular basis, and he took advantage of it. That was a nice goal too. It was a good effort goal, but he's been working hard, and he's going to get his chance in time. But I think that's key for us, is the young guys have to step up, because our senior, our line with O'Leary and Burke, they're playing against the other team's top line and defensive pair, and they're not going to be able to score every night. So if we don't get production from other people, then we're going to have a hard time scoring goals, and that's when you have those young guys step up. That really makes a big difference.
Bakic really had a great jump tonight. I mean, he ignited the team, it seemed, on that one goal. Like you said, it was a great hustle goal. But even every time out on the ice, he really had great jump. What can you say about the way he played?
He's gaining confidence right now. He started off a little bit slow this season, but I think part of his rejuvenation was Trevor Janicki. Those two played together back 2 years ago with the National Team Development Program, and they have a little chemistry together, and it's been a real positive thing. I think it's helped Jacob, and I think it's helped Trevor too. So, I think that the big thing is going to be, how the lines will change a little bit when Michael Graham comes back. But, for the time being, I mean, it's good that Jacob, he's such a good face-off guy, and he's such a contributor on the penalty kill and other parts of the game. He's been playing well, and that certainly makes a big difference.
Coach, can you talk a little bit more about your penalty killing unit and how big they were tonight?
Well, I mean, we got 3 pairs of forwards and the 5-6 defensemen that play back there. That when you have a full 5 minutes to kill, it's a real challenge. But our guys kept the shift short. They did a good job. We got good goaltending during that stretch too. You got to have a good goaltending performance when you're killing off that kind of a penalty. And I thought that the forwards and the defensemen all did a pretty good job of protecting Cale. But when he needed to, he made some big saves too.
Coach, it was like two heavyweight fighters out there tonight. They came out both teams came out aggressive, and Lansdale ended up out of the game. What's the message back to him to not give in to that type of persuasion by an opposing team?
Yeah, I mean, he's had a little history there, and I've already talked to him a couple times. This time, 5-minute major is just not acceptable. I looked at it, he was looking for a big hit. The guy had his head down, and that's regardless of if the guy's bent over like that, it's still contact to the head, and I still fully support the official making that kind of a call, if there's contact to the head. So he's got to learn. I mean, it's going to cost him an opportunity to play potentially. So he's got to figure things out there.